Good morning to all. I have to get instructions. This is one of those impromptu moments. To the CSOs, colleagues, friends, the wonderful hosts here in Florida, the TIES management team. We have to embrace certain moments. We have to understand the importance of mentorship, the importance of allyship, and the importance of being who you are. With no notes in front of me, I'm just going to speak from the heart. We talk about the underrepresented. We talk about those who are not in the room. And we talk about diversity, and we talk about inclusiveness, and we talk about it like it's a thing, when the reality is it's an action. And the other reality is something that's inside of us. I know there's all these, if you want to see something, if you want to see a change, be the change. If you can't see it, you can't be it. But the reality is, know who you are, be bold in what you do, and speak up when it's necessary. And most of all, push into that uncomfortable zone. It's tough, it's difficult. On yesterday, I was sitting there, and this moment just flashed across my mind. It's just instant. Where we have been, what we talk about, and now look at what I'm seeing. And for some, it's like, Reginald, no big deal. But when you've been African American all your life, some things you see, and when you've been in certain places all your life, some things you want to make sure you bring to the forefront so we can celebrate that moment. Give me a moment. So we come to these convenings around this concept of STEM education, and the most important part of that is education. We not only want to educate others, but we also want to educate ourselves. We come to these convenings to meet outstanding presenters, Dr. Ying, Exan, and all of you. I had a wonderful session on Monday and met some amazing people. If you have not met some amazing people, Jeremy, you missed it. If you have not impacted somebody's life just these few days, colleagues, you have missed it. When you look at this photo right here, look at this photo. And the reality is, when you look at this photo, if I interview 10 people, there'll be 10 different things said about this photo. So I want you to take a moment to look at this photo in a setting around education, industry, not athletics, not sports, not entertainment. Look at this picture. And then I just want you to imagine the background, the experiences, the difficulties, the challenges of these young men on this photo. Look at this photo in the state of Florida. This photo could be any state, but look at this photo. And as you look at this photo and you start talking about the people, your colleagues, the students you're serving, I want you to remember this photo. Not because we all African American males, but look at our smiles. Not because we're here at this STEM conference, but think about when you heard them speak, their passion, their passion, their purpose in life, and how they got there. Now, anybody in this room, everybody in this room could be in this photo. But there's not a lot of photos like this, in this space, in this time. So we're making progress. We're making progress. Not as fast as we wanted to be, but we're making progress. I thank you for just allowing me to share from my heart from you this morning, because I had a lot of questions about, Reginald, what were you talking about, and what made it so significant to you? And it's this. I know I stand on the shoulders of a lot of individuals of all colors, of all races. In fact, I'm in a role right now because one of my greatest allies, a white mentor from the deep South, who talked to me about how racist his grandparents were, my greatest ally, and tell me things like, Reginald, you have to look beyond color, and do not allow color to stop you from being what you can be. And then when you see something that doesn't look right, get out your eraser, Reginald, and help me and help others change the perception in this country. So when I look at this photo, it takes me back to my greatest mentor, because somebody said, I'm going to take out my eraser. And we're going to make some changes, how things can look in this country. So I thank Taj, I thank all of you for being here this morning. I didn't mean to take up all your time, and I better step down if I need a box of Kleenex. But thank you this morning. Have a wonderful convening. It's always a pleasure being part of you. Thank you.